Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, LSU was able to bring in one of the most highly sought-after coaching candidates last season. Lane Kiffin now has an opportunity to marry his system with some of the best talent available. LSU always has great players. Can they put it all together, get back in the college football playoff picture, and contend for a national title? Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking into the clear. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brings her in the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot him at the 1.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Pitches to the back. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
First down at 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field. And even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He stopped, but he gets a first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Tight end goes in motion. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver. You love the matchup and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. He runs it into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered, and situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Reed. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Short throw complete to the tight end. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on 4th down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
The Aggies will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. The pressure's on. Using his legs here. Makes the first on his own. Looking for more now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, it's Durham. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got space. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. With the catch, it's Green. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt. The sure hands, it's Durham.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Reed. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's caught. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Trying to get the throw off. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Dump off caught by the running back. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule. Create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Berry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. They call the draw play here. And that run produces a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Reed. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. And they spend the timeout now after gaining the first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Extending the... Look out, he's breaking free. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. High completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, you know, as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on third and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this first down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge gain.
Here's the answer that they desperately needed, Chris. Coming out of halftime, they're down in this game. They knew that they needed to be more aggressive, and they take their shot down the field. Beautiful throw right here. That's what I love to see coming out of halftime.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He keeps it. QB draw. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
A draw to the back.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Owens. Tackle, but first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Reed. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got 3rd and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try it out the field goal team.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Levitt. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
To the air, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback still with the football. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
That's the spin move. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He's got the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got an opening here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Looking to pass, it's Reed. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback, because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
What a frustrating drive. You can go down in a tie ball game. All you need is a field goal to basically win the game. And the defense comes up with a massive sack here on 3rd down to force a 4th down punt. You've got to punt this one away. There's no way you can go for this one and give your opponent the ball in positive territory.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Caught by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught. Completion. Makes the defender miss. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Reed. Finds his man. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Kick is away high, headed toward the sideline. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Harris. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains. An obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Caught over the middle. It's Riley. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush closing in. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joe Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.